సెకండ్ బీకామ్ ఫోర్త్ సెమిస్టర్ విద్యార్థులారా, మనం బిజినెస్ లాస్లో వైడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, వైడబుల్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, ఎసెన్షియల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ పార్టీస్, ఇలాగా వేరు టాపిక్స్ చెప్పుకున్నాం. డిశ్చార్జ్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్. అయితే మీకు షార్ట్ క్వశ్చన్స్గా ఉపయోగపడే ఒక టాపిక్ ఇవాళ చెప్పుకుందాం. ఇదేంటంటే క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్. ప్రజెంట్ డే టాపిక్ ఈస్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్. మీలో చాలామంది ఈ లెసన్స్ని, యూట్యూబ్ లెసన్స్ని చూడడం లేదు. అంచేత మీరందరూ కూడా యూట్యూబ్ లెసన్స్ని చూడండి. మీ వ్యూస్నే అటెండెన్స్గా కన్సిడర్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ విధంగా వ్యూస్ లేని వాళ్ళకి అటెండెన్స్ ఇవ్వద్దు అంటే మీరు ఇబ్బందులు పడతారు. అంచేత అందరూ కూడా ఈ యూట్యూబ్ లెసన్స్ని చూడండి. కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ మే బి క్లాసిఫైడ్ on the basis of their validity, formation and performance. ఈ మూడు బేసిస్ల మీద కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ని క్లాసిఫికేషన్ చేస్తారు. వ్యాలిడిటీ ఆఫ్ enforceability, formation and performance. ముందు వ్యాలిడిటీ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ఫోర్సిబిలిటీ చూసుకున్నట్లయితే వ్యాలిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, వాయిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, వాయిడ్ అగ్రిమెంట్, వాయిడబుల్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, అన్ఎన్ఫోర్సిబుల్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, ఇల్లీగల్ అగ్రిమెంట్స్. ఇవి 6. ఇవేంటంటే వ్యాలిడిటీ అండ్ ఎన్ఫోర్సబిలిటీని ఆధారంగా చేసుకుని క్లాసిఫికేషన్ చేసినట్లయితే వ్యాలిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, void contract, void agreement and voidable contract, unenforceable contract, illegal contract. ఇవి ఫార్మేషన్ బేస్ చేసుకుని ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, implied contracts, quasi contracts and e-commerce contracts. ఫార్మేషన్ ని బట్టి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, ఇంప్లాయిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, క్వాసి కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ అండ్ ఈ-కామర్స్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్. అలాగే పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ని బట్టి ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, ఎగ్జిక్యూటరీ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్, యూనిలాటరల్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ అండ్ బైలాటరల్ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్. ఈ 3 అంశాలని బేస్ చేసుకుని కాంట్రాక్ట్ని వివిధ రకాలుగా విభజన చేస్తారు. Contracts classified according to formation, అవి ఏర్పాటు అవ్వడాన్ని బట్టి కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ని ఇప్పుడు మనం చెప్పుకోబోయే విధంగా క్లాసిఫై చేయవచ్చు. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ express contract. An express contract is one entered into by the words which may be either spoken or written, where the proposal and acceptance is made in words. It is an express contract. మీలో చాలామంది ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం విద్యార్థులు కూడా ఉన్నారు. కొంతమంది ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంను కూడా టచ్ చేయమని అడుగుతున్నారు కాబట్టి వేళ ఈ విధంగా చెప్పడం జరుగుతూ ఉంది. అన్ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ కాంట్రాక్ట్ అంటే నోటి మాట ద్వారా కానీ లిఖితపూర్వకంగా కానీ చేసుకున్నటువంటి కాంట్రాక్ట్ ఇది. దీనికి ఆఫర్ అండ్ యాక్సెప్టెన్సీ ఉండాలి. అలా ఉన్నట్లయితే దాన్ని ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ కాంట్రాక్ట్ అని అంటారు. ఇంప్లాయిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్, వేర్ ఇస్ ది ప్రపోజల్ ఆర్ యాక్సెప్టెన్స్ ఈజ్ మేడ్ అదర్వైజ్ దాన్ ఇన్ ద వర్డ్స్, ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ ఇంప్లాయిడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్. Implied contracts can be smelled out of the surrounding circumstances and the conduct of the parties who made them. So, where a person employs another to do some work, the law implies that the farmer agrees to pay for the work. It is called as an implied contract. అలాగే కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్ ఆర్ క్వాసీ కాంట్రాక్ట్. కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్ ఆర్ క్వాసీ కాంట్రాక్ట్ it is a contract in which there is no intention on either side to make a contract. By the law imposes of a contract. In such a contract rights and obligations arise not by any agreement between the parties but by operations of the law. By the operations of the law. Thus, a finder of lost goods is under an obligation to find out a true owner and return them the goods. Similarly, where the contained books are delivered to a wrong address, that address is under an obligation either to pay for them or to return for them. This is called as quasi contracts. An e-commerce contract or contract over internet. These contracts are entered into between the parties using internet. In electronic commerce, the different parties or different persons create a network or linked to other network through electronic data interchange. This helps in doing business transactions using electronic code. There are known as EDI contracts or cyber contracts or mouse click contracts. So these three, four are the classification according to the formation. First one is express contract. Second one is implied contract. Third one is constructive or quasi contract. 4 e-commerce or contract over internet. Next one, classification on the basis of performance. Classification on the basis of performance. Contracts may be classified on the basis of extent of their performance. Such contracts may be classified executed contract. An executed contract is one where both the parties have performed their obligations or carried out the terms of the contracts. In other words, it is a complete contract. Executed contract is called as complete contract. It means both parties are performed their obligations or carried out the terms of the contracts. దీన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ కాంట్రాక్ట్లు అంటారు. ఇరువురి వాగ్దానాలు నెరవేర్చడం ద్వారా ఈ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ ఈ కాంట్రాక్ట్స్ అని అంటారు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఏ షాప్ ఓనర్ టీవీ సెట్ sells to B for 30,000 rupees. By pay the price, A handed over the TV set to B. B is paid to the owner the price, and A is handed over to the price. It is called as an executed contract. Executory contract. Executory contract means where the contract is yet to be performed either wholly or partly, or one or both the parties have yet to perform their obligations. This contract is executory contract. For example, A agreed to make furniture for B worth of 50,000 rupees. A has had to make furniture and B has to made the payment. So A and B are yet to perform their obligations. Suppose A has not made the furniture but B has yet to make payment. It is executed on Yes, a part by executory on B's part. This executory contract may be unilateral or bilateral. Unilateral or bilateral contracts. Unilateral contract. Unilateral contract is one which a promise is on one side is exchanged for an act on the other side. A contract is said to be unilateral where one party has discharged his obligations either before or at the time of entering into the contract. This type of contracts is called as unilateral contracts. For example, a worker does manual labor at the request of B on a particular day. On completion of the work, it is B's obligation to pay his wages because A has already performed his obligation. This is called as unilateral contract. Bilateral contracts. The bilateral contracts, whereas the promise on one side is exchanged for a promise on the part of other party. This is an bilateral contract. Classification of contracts under English law. English law classifies the contracts into formal contracts and simple contracts. Formal contracts and simple contracts. The formal contracts, these contracts are in vague in English. The Indian Contracts Act does not recognize these contracts. Consideration is not essential in such contracts. This includes contract of record and contract under seal. Formal contracts. Contract of record. These are a judgment and recognize such a contracts exist by reason of the contract, entry into the records of the contract in which the proceedings are brought. In a judgment gives right and obligation of litigants as between themselves. A recogniance is a written acknowledgement of a debt due to the crown. The face contract of record is misleading as it suggests that the obligation springs from agreement, whereas really it is imposed upon the parties by an outside authorities. Contract under seal. These are contracts created by a sealed document which is called as deed. Such a contracts must be executed with certain formalities. These must be a documents in a print or in writing, and it must be signed, sealed and delivered. The following contracts must be under seal. Contracts made without consideration. Contracts made by corporations or companies. Contracts of lease relating to land for more than 3 years. Contract relating to transfer of British ship or any shore therein. Simple contracts means contracts which are not formal are known as simple contracts. These are also called as payroll contracts. Payroll contracts. They may be in writing or made orally, or they may be implied from the contract of the parties. All simple contracts must be supported by consideration. And kinds of contracts on the basis of enforceability. This is a third classification on the basis of enforceability. Validity contract may be classified as follows. Valid contract. A contract which satisfies all the legal requirements laid down in section 10 of ICA is known as a valid contract. It is enforceable through the court of law. It creates rights in presumption. It is binding and enforceable. Example, A offers to sell his car to B for 1 lakh rupees. B agrees to buy it for 1 lakh rupees. This agreement is a valid contract. Void contract. Void means empty. An agreement not enforceable by the law is said to be a void contract. It is under section 2 subsection J. Defines a valid contract as a contract which creates to be enforceable by the law. It implies it is not valid for the every beginning but becomes valid subsequently until it becomes valid. It is a perpetual valid impossibility, illegality under the contract void subsequently. So a void contract is known as ex post facto valid contract. For example, A promised to B, A promised to marry B, later on B died. In this case, this contract become void on the death of B. Voidable contract. A voidable contract is also known as optional contract. A voidable contract is a contract which may be avoided at the will of one party, the parties to it until it is valid, it remains valid and binding. Section 2 of ICA defines the voidable contract as an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties there to, but not at the option of both and others. This may be such a contracts can be declared valid by one party to the contract, which the consent of the party to the contract is caused by coercion, undue influence, misrepresentation, fraud, mistake. The contract is voidable at this operation. The party whose consent is not free may either prescribe, resign, or void or cancel the contract. The rights of cancellation, however, should be exercised with an responsible time and before their parties acquire rights under the contract, otherwise the contract will be binded on the aggressive party. Examples: A agreed to sell his car to B for 70,000 rupees. This contract was obtained by the use of force. The contract is voidable at the operation of A. Unenforceable contracts. An enforceable contract is a contract neither void or voidable. It is a contract which through perfectly valid in all aspects cannot be enforced in a court of law because of some technical defects like non-registration or insufficient stamp duties, etc. Illegal contracts. The contracts is either prohibited by the law or otherwise against the policy of the law is an illegal contract. The policy of law is an illegal contract. For example, a contract to commit a number of robbery, to cheat, to defraud revenues, it is an illegal contract. An illegal agreement is void ab initio. It is not only void as between the immediate parties but also offers collateral transactions. A collateral transaction is one which is subsidiary, incidental, auxiliary to the principal or original contract.